Okay. Assalamualaikum and good evening or morning. Today, me and my group mates are going to do our final presentation for our CSC121 group project. Our project is about a fully digital system for buying tickets at the cinema. As you know, purchasing tickets at the cinemas the traditional way or the old-fashioned way comes with its own issues. Firstly, the problem of long queues. Queues are usually very long at the cinemas when you're purchasing a ticket, especially if there are any new releases at the cinemas. Secondly, operational inefficiency. Employees usually do most of the processes manually, such as taking your money, you choosing what type of tickets you want, what movie, and then that will segue us to our next problem, which is paper waste, from receipts to the paper tickets that are given to you by the employee. These tickets are easy to lose and are also costly for the cinema to print out. Now that we know the problems that the traditional way of buying tickets at the cinema faces, let's look at how we can solve those problems. So these are our objectives. The first one being to develop a system that's user friendly, green by reducing the usage of paper-based tickets, and secondly, creating a program that will accurately process and accumulate data. Now, the program that will be developed is obviously going to be based off of our algorithms, which is the flowchart and the pseudocode that me and my group mates will be presenting afterwards. Problem analysis. What will the user input into the system? Firstly, the users will input their show category, and then based on the show category, they will also input their show time of choice, and then their movie genre, and then also the quantity of inputs that they want to purchase. Lastly, they will be asked to state their membership status. Okay, now processes. The system will determine the ticket price and the number of tickets that the user has entered, and then the system will multiply both of them together to get the net price. Then, to calculate the government tax, the net price will be multiplied by the tax rate, and then to get the total price, which is inclusive of the government tax, the government tax will then be added to the net price. That and then for members, essentially the same, but then there will be a 5% discount applied to the total price. I'm sorry, to the net price. Okay. Continuing on with the processes, we have discounted price. Now, Black Hat Cinemas offer a 5% discount for any purchases that is over 150 ringgit. So the system will receive the total price and then multiply it by 0.05, which is 5%, which we then get the total price disc amount. And then the new value for total price is total price minus total price disc amount. Okay, now for the output. Ultimately, the main output will be the receipt after the user has confirmed their purchase. Now, the receipt will include the showtime, the movie type, the ticket price, the ticket net price and government tax, and also the total price, as well as any discounts that are applied to the specific purchase.
Oh,
Now, as you can see, these are our expected outputs or expected screens. There are many of them, so I won't really go over them. But I think the slides are sufficient enough for you to understand. Okay, so these are our main and function pseudocode, though we won't really go over them in detail because we feel like explaining the flowchart will be a better way of explaining and showing to you how our system works. Okay, Now I will explain the main flowchart. First, the system will prompt the user to enter whether or not they want to purchase a ticket, whilst also displaying a greeting. Then, if the user wants to purchase a ticket, the user will enter loop stat. Should the loop stat be y or a small y, the system will then go to the welcome screen function, and then it will prompt the user to enter their show category. And then after the user enters their show category, it will go to the check category function, which will determine the price as well as any misinputted values from the user. Then, if the total price is not equal to 0, which means it has a value, it will go down and prompt the user to enter number of tickets. If not, then it will go back and restart the program. Okay, after the user has entered their number of tickets, it will go to the get member function to determine the member status of the user. If the member status is yes or Y, the system will go to the member price calculations. If not, then it will go to the price calculation function. After both of those are done, we will also check for the total price. If it is more than 150 ringgit, if it's more than 150 ringgit, it will go to the discount price calculation function. If not, we go straight to the payment info function. Okay, then after the payment info function, the main flowchart will check if the purchase confirmation status is not equal to n. If it's not equal to n, which is yes, it will go to the get payment function. If not, it will look back to restart the whole program. After the get payment function, it will go to the prompt confirm purchase to do the final purchase confirmation for the client or the customer. And then after that, it will display the receipt, and if the net price within the receipt is more or equals to 65 ringgit, it will display a message telling the customer that they can claim a complimentary 2 medium soft drinks free of charge. And then it will go down to another check to see if the net price is more than or equal to 75 ringgit, which if it is, the system will then tell the customer that they can claim a complimentary medium-sized popcorn. If not, they will proceed to the exit prompt, which then if the user prompts yes, then it will go back up and restart the whole system or program.
Hi, my name is Oriko Balan, and I will be explaining about the function of welcome screen. When the main program calls for this function, there are several infos displayed, which are show category, show time, movie type, and ticket price. There are two types of category, which are afternoon and evening. In the afternoon, show times available are on 11:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. For both showtimes, the movie types will be the same, only the prices are different. For action movie at 11:30 a.m., the ticket price will be 12 ringgit. For sci-fi movie, the movie ticket will be 11 ringgit and 30 cents, while romance movie ticket will be 12 ringgit and 50 cents. While at 3 p.m., action movie ticket will be 17 ringgit, sci-fi will be 16 ringgit and 30 cents, and romance will be 17 ringgit and 50 cents. It is also the same for evening category. There are two available showtimes, three movie types with different prices. At 9 p.m., action movie ticket will be 20 ringgit, sci-fi movie will be 19 ringgit and 30 cents, while romance movie ticket will be 22 ringgit and 50 cents. At 11 p.m., however, movie tickets will be slightly more expensive. Action will be at 21 ringgit, sci-fi will be 20 ringgit and 30 cents, and romance movie will be 21 ringgit and 50 cents. After displaying the menu, the program will return to main.
Okay, now let's move forward to the get category function. Now, unfortunately, due to the sheer size of this function, we can only show it like this, which is a jumbled mess to say the least. But I'll try my best to explain it for you to understand. Okay, first of all, within the function, it will prompt the user to enter the show category that they want, and then it will get the show category, and then it will check if the show category equals to A or B. It will go down, and then it will check again if it is equal to A or a small a, and then it will ask the user to enter the show time. After that, it will check the show time. If it's 11:30, then it will ask the user to enter the movie genre, and then based on the movie genre, the ticket price will be assigned different values. Same with if the show time is 3 p.m., it will do the same thing although with different prices. The genres are all the same. If at any point in time, however, that the user has inputted a wrong or invalid input, it will go straight to the error screen. And then this function will then send the ticket price to the next function.
Hi, my name is Wasima and I will be explaining about the function of getMember. When the main call for this function, it will ask the user whether they are member or not. If user answer is yes, then it will proceed to the next function, which is member price calc. And if the user answer is no, then it will proceed to the price calc function.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Syauki bin Delani, 2024539601, and today I'll be giving an explanation for member price calculation function. When this function is called, it will receive the ticket price and ticket number variables. Then, the two variables will be multiplied together to get net price after that. To get discount amount, net price is multiplied by discount rate. Then discount rate amount will be subtracted from the net price, and the result of this will be the new value of net price. After that, the government tax will be calculated by multiplying net price with the tax rate. And lastly, to get the total price, net price and government tax will be added together. This function will then return to total price to main. Hi, it's me again. So, when the user don't have a membership, the main program calls for another function, the net price gets called, and the calculation will be the ticket price multiplied with ticket number, and then you'll be forced to pay for the government tax, which is net price multiplied with the tax rate. Last but not least, to get the total price, it will be government tax plus net price, and there you have it. You will get the total price, and there you have it, and it will get written after.
Okay, now for the function disc price underscore calc. This will essentially calculate the discount for the price for the purchases that are over 150 ringgit. So it's simple. The total price disc amount is the total price times 0.05, which is 5%. And then the new value for total price is total price minus total price discount. And then it will send the total price to the other functions.
So now I will be explaining about the function of payment info. When the main call for the function, it will display all the user's payment information, which is show time, movie type, ticket price, number of ticket, net price, government tax, and total price. And as you can see here, each information will display a new line to make it more organized. And the last information will ask the user whether they want to confirm their purchase or not. And if the user's answer is yes, then it will proceed to the next function, which is get payment. And if the user's answer is no, then it will back to the welcome screen to start the program again.
This is the function for getPayment. When this function is called in the main program, The line prompt means the sentence "Please select payment method QR for QR" or C for cash will be displayed. User will enter their preferred method of payment, which is QR or C. The program will read the user's input. If the user's input is equal to QR, the sentence "Payment method selected" and their previous input, which is QR, will be displayed. If no, then the program will go to else and test for the other if. If the user's input is equal to C, the sentence "Payment method selected" and their previous input, which is C, will be displayed. After that, selection control structure if else will end. The program will then return to main. This is the function for display receipt. After gathering all users' input, following the process of prices calculation, available discounted prices, and so on, this function will display the final output, which are show time, movie type, ticket price, number of ticket purchased, the net price, government tax included, and lastly, the total price of their purchase. This program will also thank the customer for using our system with displaying the sentence, "Enjoy your viewing ticket experience with Blackheart Cinema. Thank you for choosing us." After that, the program will return to main.
This is the function for the arrow screen. Now this is a simple function. It only serves one purpose, which is to display an error screen. As you can see there, it will display the message "Error, you've inserted invalid values. Please return to the main menu and refer to our training schedule to try again. Thank you."
So, now I'll be discussing about system information. The control structure uses while loop, which is a sentinel. Other than that, the error screen shows user error occurs. It uses it while looping. Moreover, the if-else structure has been used to determine the price of each ticket that's been bought by the user. Also, the if structure is utilized for discounts and also promotion. You can get a 5% discount if you paid more than 150 ringgit. Isn't that crazy? There are also membership if you want to join, of course. 5% discount for members only likewise. Plus, you can get free drinks if you pay over 65 ringgit. And you can get free popcorn if you pay over or equals to 75 ringgit. And notes, for those that haven't understand yet, customers can get both promotion at the same time. What a great deal, right? Now back to Harraz.
In conclusion, our system streamlines the process of purchasing movie tickets at the cinema, thus making the experience much more efficient and hassle-free for the customers at Blackheart Cinemas. Okay, that is all from our group. We would like to thank you for watching our presentation, and we would also like to say thank you to Dr. Azmi for teaching us for this semester. Thank you and goodbye. Assalamualaikum.